Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have an amazing steak experiment. We're going to be cooking 3 dry-aged ribeyes and seeing which one is better. Whether charcoal grilling, pan searing with the butter baste, or just smoking on a smoker is better. We're going to see which one gives the steak a better flavor and which one really combines together with that dry-aged flavor. So without further ado, let's get started. And we're starting with the 50-day dry-aged ribeye. This ribeye is USDA Prime and has been aged for 50 days. To be honest, I kind of forgot about this in the dry aging fridge, but today we're gonna cut into it. We'll go ahead and slice into it. The outer pellicle layer is really hard to get through, so a sharp knife is really your best friend. Now we'll slice into it to reveal dry-aged beef. We'll cut a few more steaks. We'll start by trimming the pellicle off of our steaks. I'll also go ahead and trim off this huge piece of fat, leaving just a little bit on. We'll keep trimming away the pellicle. And that looks pretty good. So something that you'll notice is a lot of oxidation around the beef. And this is something that can happen when you dry age for an extended period of time, usually over 45 days. But as you can see, lots of marbling and overall should be good. One thing that I noticed with this dry age roast was that closer to the outside where it was exposed to the air, the ribeye cap and the ribeye actually started separating, as you can see here. Now we'll continue to trim up a few more steaks. Okay, so I have my 3 steaks here. I'm gonna pan sear one, I'm gonna smoke one, and I'm gonna charcoal grill one. So I'm gonna keep the seasoning really simple with just salt. Okay, so I placed my steaks on a wire rack and now let's get cooking. In a hot cast iron pan, I'm gonna go ahead and add in a little bit of avocado oil. I'm gonna start by rendering the fat. This is gonna help get more oil in the pan. Now I'm gonna go ahead and lay my steak down. Applying a little bit of pressure. You can also use a grill press. Now once I get a good sear, I'm gonna go ahead and flip. Now we'll go ahead and lower the heat and add a couple knobs of butter. I'll go ahead and tilt back the pan and start spooning over that melted butter on our steak. Now for the smoked steak, I'm gonna add a meat probe and we're gonna smoke it at 275 degrees Fahrenheit until we reach an internal temperature of 135. Okay, so my steak has reached an internal temperature of about 115 degrees Fahrenheit. For the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna raise the temperature to about 450 degrees Fahrenheit just to get a nice sear. Because as you can see, that steak needs a sear. We're gonna go ahead and remove it from the smoker. We'll start by lighting up some charcoal. Once our charcoal is nice and hot, we'll go ahead and pour it out. Now over the hot charcoal, I'll go ahead and lay my steak down. After about a minute, we'll go ahead and flip. Okay, so this steak is coming up to 135 degrees internal. Let's go ahead and take it off the grill. Okay, so here we have our 3 beautiful steaks. They've all been rested. This one right here was cooked over charcoal. This one was pan seared and butter basted. Then this one right here was smoked on my pellet smoker. Let's go ahead and cut into these. I'm super excited to taste them. Let's find out which one's better. We'll go ahead and start with the pan seared and butter basted. I'll go ahead and remove the kitchen twine. Just listen to that crust. Slicing into it. That looks absolutely amazing. Next up, the charcoal grilled one. As you can see, this one has a strong char. We'll slice into it to get that perfect medium rare. And finally, the smoked one. As you can see, this one has a more mahogany crust, but it's gonna have a wonderful smoky flavor. We'll slice into it. That looks pretty good. Okay, so after all this work, I am super excited to try out these steaks. So here we have the charcoal grilled one, here we have the pan seared and butter basted, and here we have the smoked steak. I'm gonna start with the charcoal grilled. Cheers. has a wonderful sort of smoky flavor. You get that really nice charcoal, strong crust, perfect medium rare, juicy steak, super tender, and just absolutely delicious. This one's pretty good. Now let's go ahead and try the pan-seared and butter basted. Cheers. This one's pretty juicy, super tender as well, and just has a wonderful flavor. It has sort of like that buttery note from the butter base. Absolutely amazing. Now let's go ahead and try the smoked one. Cheers. Wow, so this one right here is by far the most tender. I'm pretty sure that's because we cooked it low and slow. It has a smoky flavor that's not too strong, but overall, this was pretty good. So I think that the pan-seared has that stronger dry-aged flavor. The charcoal is a little bit less of that flavor. The smoked one has a perfect combination of dry-aged and smoke. So I'm gonna have to say my favorite here is the charcoal grilled, and it is a tie between the pan-seared and the smoked. They're both incredibly good, but they have different flavor profiles that are both absolutely amazing. But I think the winner here is the charcoal grilled. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below which one you prefer. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.